I want to extract these all links on this a very particular web page, right? Say if I inspect these elements, you see the footer over here. I inspect each and every element over here, right? So over here you see that the listing policies XPath, it as you can see, it is just an anchor tag whose properties have been given as target, on click and the href, right? And if we look into the another element inside the footer, it is also an anchor tag, and the common properties, we cannot find any common property in all these tabs right here, in all these links. Okay, so over here if you look into the privacy policy as well, there's nothing any common property among all these links. So how will you extract these links? Okay, because at times you might not find any common properties, so you at this situation might come to you as well when you don't have any common property. So how will you manage this kind of a situation? Okay, so the best way uh, to uh, to extract these elements is to look for an outer box containing these links, containing these elements. Okay, so now over here we have extracted, we can see that this is the outer box whose which is an nav, under the nav tag, whose class is equal to this very particular value. Okay, so what you do is that you find the outer box which contain all these links, right? So and from this very particular box we can find all the elements which are contained in this box, under this box. Okay, so what, let us just try to extract this, implement this through code. Okay, so I'll just add a new class. Say I add a quicker class. I'll just add the main function. Okay, I'll include the namespace to it, that is I do control plus dot, and you include the reference for this very particular class, right? And I'll just comment out this main function of the Flipkart class. Okay, and I'll just write console.read key in order to read the output. Okay, and the URL, I'll just set the URL to quicker.com. Fine. So what we are doing right now, I just want to extract, I will extract this outer box of the footer. Okay, so what we can do is that if we look into the XPath, of this outer box, this is the very particular XPath, or we can extract just simply we can just write the XPath as, just a minute. Or as we can see that it is under the nav tag whose class value is this, so we can just write our XPath as this. Okay, and I'll just console the text for this box. right? So now let us just run it and see what it prints. Okay, so it opens the website. Hold on, is it has not printed the elements. Yeah, so it has printed, right? So you can see that it prints all the links which are present inside this inside the box that we have extracted. Okay, so what we have done right now, we have just extracted this box first out here, and then when you are printing the text of this box, it prints all the elements, all the links which are present inside this box, right? So this get text, this box dot text gets the text of all the elements inside the box, right? So this is how you can just extract the elements inside the box as well. In Selenium you can find objects inside objects. That is, if you want to find each and every link inside the box, right? So what we will do is that we can simply write box dot find elements by dot add name, and we have the tag name as a, that is we have all the links present inside that box. So this will extract all the links which are present inside the box having the tag as a. Okay, and find elements, it will find all the elements. Okay, so this will find in a list of web elements, so I'll just declare a list. Okay, and then we can just print the text for those links, or we can say that how many links are present. Okay, and then we can print the name of all the links as well. So I'll just write a for loop. That is, you write links dot text. Okay, so now I'll just run the code once again. Okay, so just hold on, it is still executing. just a minute. Yeah, so here you can see that it total number of links are 6, and it prints the names of all the links as well individually in one line. Right, so now what you can do, you can even click on these links as well one by one. You can even click on these links, right? So we can simply you in order to click those links, you can simply call the click function, right? So this is how you can just extract, you can extract the objects inside another objects as well. That is what we have done right now. We have extracted the links present inside this box. Okay, so now let's suppose take some another example. Say I go to cnn.com website. Okay, so this is the particular website. Now say suppose I want to extract the links out of this very particular area only, right? This very particular, the links present, all the links present inside this particular area, I want to extract them, right? So let's just now automate this. So if we look into the XPath of this of these elements, just a minute. Yeah, so here you see, here you can see that if you can see that it is a span under the class whose class is equal to this cd headline text, right? And if we look into the another link as well, so it is also a span tag whose class value is cd headline text, right? Although over here we can find the common property, that is the class property, which is same for all the links, but sometimes this situation might come like just before I told you that you do not find any common property. So over there, how will you manage, right? So although the class is same out here, but suppose if it is not same, then what we will do is that we will, like just I told you, we will extract the outer box containing these links, right? So I'll just extract the outer box, just a minute. Yeah, so this is the outer box, that is a div whose class is this very particular value. Okay, so inside this box only you can see that all the links are present, the links which we can see out here. Okay, so what we will do is that let's just try to write the code for this. So I'll just create a new class, that is say CNN. Okay, and I'll write the main function out here. And we'll go to a cnn.com website and include the various particular class for this, right? So what we will do is that first of all, what we need to do, we will extract this outer box, right? So if we consider the XPath of this outer box, okay, so this is the XPath. Okay, and then so we have extracted the box. Now inside this box we will find all the links which are present in this box, right? So what we can do is that we will write box dot find elements. Okay, so we will write the box dot find elements, and inside this box we will find all the elements, right? So when you are writing box dot find elements, it will find the complete page, that is, it will find all the links present inside this page, right? So what we as we can see that all these are the links only, right? So we can just write by dot tag name, that is, the tag name is, okay. And since this will give us a list of web elements, so I'll just declare a list over here, okay. And then we can print the total number of links as well, and I'll just print the names of all these links as well. So I'll write a for loop over here, that is links dot text, okay. And I'll just run this. So I'll wait a minute, I'll just comment out this main function of the Quikr website. Okay, so it opens the cnn.com website, right? And it is still working. Right, so it says that the total number of links are 5, and it prints the names of all the links as well, which are written over here, right? Now say suppose we want to click on these links one by one, right? So when you click on the a link at a time, it will go to the next page, that is where this link is redirecting to, right? So let's just now do that. Okay, so what we will do is that we want to click on the links, right? So we'll write links dot click, right? And now let us just run this. Okay, so it clicks on the first link, right? And probably it is not going back to the previous page, right? So it has clicked on the first link, and rest all it will not click, because what we have done right now, we have just clicked on the links, but in order to click the in order to click the next links, we have to go back to this cnn.com website, right? So what we can do over here, instead of just writing the click command, what we need to do is that we will, or we can say, we can just print the title of the web page, and then we will go back to the previous page. Okay, that is, we'll go back to cnn.com. Okay, so what we are doing over here, we are going to the after writing the links dot click, you are going to the next page, right? And then you will print the title of the web page, and then go back to the cnn.com, so that it can click the next coming links inside that box. Okay, so if now we click on I'll just run this code. So just hold on, it is still running. Right, so it clicks on the first link, goes to the page, maximizes the window, right? And so you see that it prints the title of the web page, and then it goes back to the previous page, that is cnn.com. And it throws an exception over here. Okay, so it says that state element reference exception was unhandled, that is, element was not found in the cache, perhaps the page has changed since it was looked up, right? So what is exactly happening over here is that, just a minute, I'll just tell you. Okay, so now over here, say suppose we have two pages right here, right? This is the page 1, and this is a second page, page 2. Okay, now what we are doing right now, we have, there is a link on page 1, we have extracted this link, right? So now when you click on this page, when you click on this link over here, which is on page 1, you go to the page 2, which is the link which is redirected to the page 2, right? So now over here, what we are doing, we are, after going to the page 2, we are coming back to the page 1, that is cnn.com website, right? So and it come back to the page 1, and then what you are doing, you are trying to click on the same link, right? You are trying to click on the same link, and that is why you are getting the exception over here, that is the element was not found in the cache, because you are trying to extract the same link. When you extract the link and you try to store in a memory, okay, because that the element which you have extracted is stored in a cache memory, and when you change the page, it is lost. Okay, so are you getting it? So what you will do, you will have to retrieve the box and the links present inside the box again. Okay, because when you are clicking on the particular link, both the box and the links object will lost from the memory are lost from the memory. So you will have to extract the box and the links present inside the box again. So when you come back to the cnn.com, you try to use them again. When you over here, when you are coming back to the cnn.com, when you will go again inside the loop, and you are trying to click on that very particular link only, that is the same link. Okay, you try to use them again and in the next iteration of the loop. So we cannot use them because we are actually going inside the same link, right? So are you getting my point?
Yeah, I mean, why can't we use when we click on the second link, we need to switch the driver right to the next window. I mean, you get both the window IDs, and when you move to the page 2, you
Yes.
switch the driver to the page 2, and then once you perform that operation,
Yes.
close that driver, close that window, and switch the driver control back to the
Yeah.
page 1, so you will not get the still exception, right?
Yeah, we can do that also, or otherwise like what I'm saying you right now, say just like we are switching back to the cnn.com. Now over here we need to extract this box and the links again, so that and from the links from where the all the links or the links are present. Okay, so what I'm trying to do, trying to tell you right here, I'm telling you that we need to extract the box and the list again, the links again. Okay, so we will extract these box and the list links again. Okay, so when we are coming back to the cnn.com website, it will extract the box again, and then inside the box we will extract the links. Okay, so now when I run my code again, okay, so just a minute, it is still running. Okay, so it clicks on the first link.